What's up, guys? Trying to get my camera mount set up here. We're at the University of Washington. Protesters have sieged the interdisciplinary Hall of Engineering, the interdisciplinary engineering building. And we are here live.
KKK, IOF, you're all the same. SPD, KKK, IOF, you're all the same. SPD, KKK, IOF, you're all the same. SPD, KKK, IOF, you're all the same.
So they have taken this building right here, right in front of me, the interdisciplinary engineering building. They have completely taken it over, and the police are currently storming it. So they have the roads blocked over here, and they're standing in the street over there to prevent traffic. But they've moved statues. These are all rocks that they were going to throw at the cops earlier.
Free, free, free Palestine!
So you see these piles of stones right here. They threw these in the road to prevent bike cops from being able to get into the area. And if you look right behind that officer's leg, there's a pile of rocks that they gathered from underneath this bridge over here with the intention of throwing them at cops. So I'll show this in a breakdown video that I'll do after this. They basically grabbed all the stones from under that thing. Somebody yelled, "Do we have any projectiles?" And then they went and grabbed those stones and piled them up there, anticipating the police coming up this hill here. So down there was, they lined up a dumpster and a bunch of other random crap that they were gonna, prevent the cops from coming up here, a barricade. And they lit a huge fire. It's on my Twitter, at Cam Higby on X. You can see that fire. That's not a fire, I don't think. I think that's a flashing siren. No, it's not a fire. But you can still see the smoke from it behind these officers. Huge fire back there, very close to the building. But there was several points where a police cruiser came down here, and they literally just stood in front of it and pushed it back up the hill, forced him to come back up here. And there was another point where some officers lined up down at the bottom of that hill, and this is on my Twitter too, and they basically said they want to talk, they want to negotiate, whatever, because again, they've taken this building over, and they just pushed the officers down that hill. These weren't riot cops, they were just like regular uniformed police officers, Seattle PD. And yeah, so that's what's going on. You can hear them chanting inside that building. See all that furniture right there? They barricaded the door with that furniture. And they dropped a huge banner of a terrorist in the window. They have banners down there honoring Ismail Haniyeh and also Nasrallah down there, which, by the way, terrorists. Haniyeh was a high-ranking Hamas official, and Nasrallah was a Hezbollah leader. Terrorist organizations responsible for countless deaths, civilian deaths. October 7th, you had thousands of innocent civilians slaughtered in their homes and farming villages, kibbutzim. And then also the second Intifada, where you had over 1,000 Jews killed in places like shopping malls, restaurants, bars, grills, schools. School buses were a big feature of the second Intifada. Get a suicide bomber in the back of a school bus, wait for it to pull up to the school and then explode. There's one that killed, I think, 16 children. No military targets. Just anywhere you'd find a civilian. Shopping malls. And that's who they're honoring. What's that?
It's like beyond.
Yeah. But this is what's going on. These guys are all out here. There was a lot more people earlier, but a lot of people dispersed. Sorry if the angles aren't good. I'm using a backpack mount here. Maybe I should just take it off and hold it. So can't read your guys' chats. Please turn the camera the other way. Which way do you want it? This way? This is what you're looking for?
IOF, you're all the same. SPD, KKK, IOF, you're all the same.
We'll do a big breakdown video. I was undercover for most of the day on the inside of this little compound here. I wish there was a way to rotate the chat so I could see it better. Wait, sideways, sorry, what do you mean? Oh, he means it's vertical? It shouldn't be vertical. I'm holding my phone sideways, horizontally. I'm on the YouTube app. That's probably why it's so poor. You want it like this? This is vertical. I don't know what you guys are asking me. It's not. It shouldn't have been vertical before. It should have been. I don't know how to. I don't use the YouTube app for it. Okay. You guys wanted it vertical? Oh, I don't know why you guys would want it vertical, but sure, we can do it vertical. That's fine with me. Oh, because you guys are on your phones. That's probably why. You know what? I've just about had it with you people. No, I'm not trolling. I'm just brain dead. It's locked sideways. Turn the lock off. Here. Is this better? Maybe this is better.
Chat with them, you guys.
I don't know what you guys want. I turned the rotation lock on, but now it's saying rotation lock is on, so I don't know what to tell you guys. YouTube app is just broken, probably. So this is what they've done. I'll tell you. Somebody's saying they're confused in the chat. So this is the interdisciplinary engineering building right here. They have taken over this building right here. They're all inside of this building. The police are now in there too. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, there we go. So you can see the cops in there, right? So they had this whole area taken over. The building was barricaded in with like chairs and stuff, and they were down in that little area down there. There's a little staircase that goes down in between the buildings, and you can see they have a banner for a terrorist there. But that's where the most people were. And so they had this whole thing blocked right here. Barricades, bike racks. They pulled in statues from around the campus, and they started a huge fire down there, which was what was separating them from the police. And these are all stones that they used as barriers, and that pile of stones there was, they were going to throw them at the cops. The cops moved in too quickly for them.
The youth right now!
More stones they intended for.
Right now! The youth right now! The youth right now! The youth right now!
I don't know if the arrests are being made because they're inside the building. We can't see really inside the building. We might be able to see a little bit over here. You can see some cops in there right now. See, they've got all kinds of like banners and stuff in there. But you can't really see any action. Videos and photos are on my Twitter. So it's at Camp Higby on Twitter if you want to see like videos of the fires and like previous clashes and stuff like that. There'll be more coming, so I'll do a breakdown on YouTube of this whole thing. I flew the drone earlier, so there'll be drone footage. You guys are welcome, more than welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Look at this. They're blocking the car right here. Oh, it's a safety officer in the University of Washington. They were blocking, forcing him to turn around. Yes, it's about Israel. Yes. Yeah, safety isn't. They're not gonna do anything. Of course it's illegal. Everything that's happening right now is illegal. They lit a ginormous fire down the hill earlier. Oh, we got some movement. Look, here comes another car they're gonna block. Blocking another car.
Do not approach the police line. If you approach the police line...
Oh, here we go. It's about to get real, folks.
We need you on the west side of the street for your safety. Do not approach the police or attempt to cross the police line. Doing so will place you in a position where you can be arrested. Do not cross any police line.
Quit your job! Quit your job!
Of course, guys. It's about to get real.
Quit your job!
I'm gonna put it back on the mount, guys. My hand's a little shaky.
U.S. imperialists! Number one terrorist! Number one terrorist!
No, Andy's not here. He's retweeting my stuff. So if you go to Andy's account, you'll see my videos. But no, Andy's not here.
Long live! International solidarity!
And I wouldn't say if he was.
International solidarity!
But he's not.
Long live! International solidarity!
Trying to get this on the mount for you guys. I won't really be able to read chats for a little while.
Stop the U.S. war machine! From Palestine to the Philippines! Stop the Boeing war machine! From Palestine to the Philippines! Stop the Elfin war machine! From Palestine to the Philippines! Stop the Zionist war machine! Stop bombing Gaza now!
That setup might actually be
Stop
worse.
bombing Gaza now! Stop bombing Gaza
They don't
now!
know. They don't know what they think about the Philippines. It's just free this, free that, free the world.
SPD, KKK,
Sorry.
IOF, you're all the same! SPD, KKK, IOF, you're all the same!
From Burger King to KFC, let's go.
Break their chains, let them fall.
They're getting pretty close to the police line here.
People watching.
149. 190, sorry.
من جزائر
Yeah.
للجنين.
شعب واحد ما مش
So they, in the fire earlier, the dumpster fire, they had a bunch of these Lime scooters and bikes, and you could just hear the fucking batteries like exploding. It was crazy. Like every 5 minutes, it would sound like a rock, not a rocket launcher, like a 50 caliber rifle just went off. But I guess it doesn't matter. The environment doesn't matter when you feel like catching shit on fire. And the videos of that fire are on my ex. If anybody wants to see them, just same name. I think they're talking about me.
I wanna say something. So.
Yeah? Yeah?
Are you gonna do some chants? Should check over here. I hear yelling coming from inside the building they took over. There's an officer right there on the other side. Oh my God, they're chanting from inside the building. Let's see if we can. So I didn't bring an actual camera here today, so you hear them chanting in there? They're probably all sitting on the floor in handcuffs. Here comes one officer. Let's see what he's gonna tell these guys. There's another one in there. Oh, I hear applause coming from down here. Oh, maybe I think they might have gotten dragged out the back and put in a bus or something. I wish I had a better camera. Yeah. Looks like they're taking them out the back and arresting them. Yeah, cheer for the police. Thank God they arrested those people. Here's one of their quote unquote legal observers who will watch straight up assaults and then document nothing. They're here only to document anything they think will vindicate the people here and put a blindfold on whenever the people here are assaulting people, fighting with the police, committing crimes, lighting shit on fire, stuff like that. The green hat is the quote unquote legal observer.
Yeah, did it at that point. I'm like, world star. Yeah.
I feel bad for the cops in this city. They're forced to be soft because the city slash state do not have their backs and will probably prosecute them were they to harm any moron who's here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure to follow me on Twitter too, guys. I've got a lot of live coverage there. There's been some crazy stuff I posted on my Twitter, the fires, the stones they gathered to throw at the cops. They're taking people, look, they're mad. They're taking people out the back. They're arresting them. They went in this door, are arresting them inside and carrying them out the back, and there's nothing they can do about it. Thanks for doing what you're doing. Thanks, Corey. I appreciate it. Just trying to bring you guys the truth. I can't stay live for too long because my phone doesn't have unlimited battery, unfortunately, but look, are they carrying? Looks like they're carrying somebody right there. You see him? Hell yeah. Goodbye. Oh, there's another one.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Goodbye.
From the prison gate.
I wish I brought my other camera with me.
1, 2,
Kind of pissed I
3,
didn't.
4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Occupation no more. That's a good one. I wish they'd just march them right through here with their masks off for the press pool to take pictures of them. Oh, there's some more. Trying to keep my hands as still as I can. I hope the journalists over here have good enough lenses to get their faces. I wish I would have brought my big camera for photos.
That's a good girl, huh? Good girl.
Here's one of the legal observers who ignores all crimes that they commit, but documents anything against them. So, bought and paid for. No, they won't. Well, in Seattle, they'll be released in 12 hours, unfortunately. What does that mean? What is the student intifada? What is an intifada? Is it where you kill Jews?
Free Palestine!
They don't know what it is.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! UW students dare to dream! UW students dare to dream! Divest from the war machine! Divest from the war machine! UW students dare to dream! UW students dare to dream! Divest from the war machine! Divest from the war machine! UW students dare to dream! UW students dare to dream! Divest from the war machine! Divest from the war machine! Not another penny, not another dollar! Not another penny, not another dollar! Not another dime for Israel's slaughter! Not another dime for Israel's slaughter! Not another nickel, not another dime! Not another nickel, not another dime! No more money for Israel's slaughter! No more money for Israel's
I'll stay live as long as I can for you guys. Sorry, I don't walk in your shot. Oh my god, what a bunch of fucking losers.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's University of Washington, Seattle.
Wait, she has an official green hat. She can go wherever she wants.
Yeah, she's one of the legal observers who observes everything done against.
She said, I'm a legal observer.
Yeah.
And they're like, you fuckers.
So she will observe everything done to them and put a blindfold on anytime they beat the shit out of somebody, start a fire, clash with the police.
Specific questions that would trigger PBR requests.
Oh, they're doing what?
She's asking very specific questions about what resources, who's included. If those don't get answered within so much time, that they file a lawsuit and get a really easy payment.
Of course.
That's what they're doing.
Yep. On top of it. That's all.
Dystopian world, man. Yeah, green caps again. They're at every protest. Probably the same fuckers who were at UCLA while I was there. I mean, I know you guys have seen those videos. I forget what they're a part of. They're part of the. I forget which lawyers guild it is. They fly them in. Maybe National Lawyers Guild, maybe? Somebody look it up. They're protesting Israel. They're protesting the Philippines, Puerto Rico, Mexico. They're protesting everything, man. Israel's the overwhelming thing for today. Tacoma still has hope. I don't know, you guys got the Tacoma aroma down there, man. Like Kent, yeah. Yeah. What's funny is they'll say from Palestine to Mexico, all these walls have got to go as they stand behind like an 8-foot wall that they've erected. Or like a border, or not a border, like a barrier in the road. It's like, bro, I don't know if you realize you guys actually put a wall up. Philippines catching strays. For real. Stay safe. I will. Look, you can hear them chanting as they're loaded pathetically into the back of a police vehicle. Hear that? That's the sound of somebody being loaded into the back of a vehicle in handcuffs / zip ties. Israel. They're writing about Israel. I just realized I was blocking a shot. Shit, my bad. It's Como 305. I don't know. No, you're mistaken. These aren't liberals. These are leftists. They're worse.
There is only one solution. Intifada revolution.
See, they're calling for intifada. That means slaughter Jewish people. Look up the word intifada. Look up first and second intifada. We're talking like bombing shopping malls, schools, restaurants. Just look that word up, intifada. INTIFADA. Look it up.
Free the prisoners, free them all. Break their chains, let them fall. Free the students, free them all. Free the students, free them all. Break their chains, let them fall. Break their chains, let them fall.
It's so fucking ridiculous, man.
I know.
What's really funny is there's like 10 people out here.
I know.
And I love hearing the disembodied chants coming from.
Oh, do you hear them try to speak Arabic and then they're like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
dub of it like,
From the river
I saw in the doors earlier when they were going through. I think they had their guns drawn and they were looking for like freaking IEDs. They didn't even know what they like put in the building.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem. He started off as the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem, Hajj Amin al-Husseini, and then when the British put out an arrest warrant for him, he fled to first fascist Italy and then Nazi Germany, where he worked with Adolf Hitler to recruit Muslims in the Balkans to work for the SS. Hunt Jews down, put them in ghettos / concentration camps. And he's also the person who fueled the 1948 revolt, or the 1947 revolt that led to the War of Independence in Israel. He was the big Palestinian leader, even though the Palestinian identity really didn't even exist until 1964. I thought they were Southern Syrian. Just call ICE. Yeah, I mean, cops are already here. They won't do anything in Seattle anyway. If I'm not mistaken, external law enforcement has to be invited onto campus. And ICE would never be invited to this campus. I'm very impressed. Usually there's like anti-Semitic graffiti on the ground, but there's not today, so I'm very surprised. Usually it's like Star of David, step here type shit.
They tried to bury us, but we are seen. But we are seen. They tried to bury us. They tried to bury us, but we are seen. But we are seen. And we will grow. And we will grow.
Yeah, anti-Semitic. So when you have like a Star of David, step here, or fuck the Jews, it's like, yeah, that's anti-Semitic graffiti for sure. They don't have it today, but like at UCLA they had it. I'm actually surprised they don't have it here because the people in Seattle are worse than the people in LA. Tiny group at night. It was bigger. They all went into the building that they took over, this building right here. They all fled and went into this building, and these people stayed outside, the people who didn't want to get arrested. But you can hear the disembodied chants from that way. That's people being loaded into the back of police cars because police went in the front of the building here, arrested them, and took them over here. You can see them down there.
SPD, KKK, IOF, you're all the same.
Let's all pray that they hold them more than 12 hours.
You're all the same. SPD, KKK, IOF, you're all the same.
Like in LA, they did this. They took over Dodd Hall at UCLA. They arrested them all, and they were all out the next morning and protesting again. So hopefully that doesn't happen here. But in all reality, with like local politics, the police hands are really tied. So they won't converse. Watch this. We'll ask them. We'll ask them. Hey guys, why are you guys out here today? Does anybody know what an intifada is? Just a question. No, you guys got really quiet.
Let Gaza live! Let Gaza live! Let
See, they don't. See how quiet they got? They don't know anything. They don't know why the fuck they're here.
Gaza live! Stop killing children now! Stop killing children now!
I don't know about children killed on October 7th. They don't want to hear about that. What's that? No, I'm good. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Is it? This guy's trying to hand out churros. I don't trust it. Hear that screaming? Oh, look in here. Look in here. They're being arrested in here.
In the building. What's in the building?
A bunch of morons. He's asking the police officer if he wants a churro.
Damn, Piggy didn't want a donut? Wow, that's a first.
Let's see in here. Sorry, my hands are kind of shaky, guys. My hands aren't steady as they will. Here, I'm gonna put you guys on the mount real quick. I need a Zin. I'll put you guys right there. I need a little lip pilly. So they're chanting for Intifada. Let's see if they know what it is.
Long live the Intifada!
Hey guys, what is an Intifada? Anybody? What is that? I'm trying to learn. Do you know what it is? No? Okay.
Why are you asking?
I'm just curious. I don't know what it is. I'm curious to know. For what?
Shaking off.
And what generally happens during Intifadas?
People shake off their chains.
Like we kill a lot of Jews? What happened during the first and second Intifada? How many Jews died in each? Okay, it's 1,000 in each. I'll tell you. He doesn't want to answer that because he knows. There's only been 2 Intifadas. Both have resulted in thousands of Jews dying. Civilian Jews, by the way, not soldiers in the IDF. They bombed shopping malls, schools, restaurants. What's that? How many?
Died during the Haitian Revolution.
Why do I care? Does that?
Happens, dude.
Well. So you bomb shopping malls. That's what happens. School. That's what happened during the second Intifada. They bombed shopping malls, schools, restaurants. I don't care what happened to the Haitians. Does that justify it? You are talking to me though. You are talking to me though. All right, I got the lip pilly in, guys.
Intifada! Long live the Intifada! Long live the Intifada!
Yep, lots of public buses bombed during the second Intifada. Chat knows their stuff. What's that? You can go ahead. They like to hear it. You can go ahead and say it. He said your guys are incels. He doesn't want to say it again though.
Blowing, blood is flowing! Blowing, blood is flowing! We won't build your deadly
I'll ask them when they stop chanting.
You can't hide! We won't work for
What's up?
I feel like this is like really inflammatory behavior for a USA Today reporter. Are you
For
Are you sure
No.
you're a USA Today reporter?
Today's America, not USA Today.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Have you gotten enough jerk-off material yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm looking for more. So if you're proud of what you're protesting, why do you wear a mask? Why would you conceal your identity? If you're proud of what you're doing.
When I'm proud, I wear a t-shirt. Like when I'm proud of the fact that I do Taekwondo, I wear a t-shirt saying that I do Taekwondo. So when I walk around, people know that I do Taekwondo, and I do the same thing.
When I'm proud of what I'm doing, I show my face. Proudly. I don't know what Taekwondo had to do with that, but hey. I don't know why they just take them off and show how proud they are of what they're protesting. Sir, would you be willing to stand up for the resistance and take your mask off and show how proud you are to be out here? No, he won't. Let's take a stand. Let's all take our masks off. Why would I? I'm not afraid of what I'm doing.
Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state!
I feel bad for these officers, man.
Israel is a terrorist state!
Sir, would you be willing to take a stand in solidarity with Palestine and take your mask off?
I think you should get some fucking friends.
I have friends, 350 of them tuned in right now looking at you.
Well, maybe you all should fucking care about human life. I'm trying not to talk to you, but you're making it really fucking hard.
Well, show how proud you are. Take your mask off. Let's stand up for Palestine. No, he won't. Sounds like maybe they're ashamed of what they're doing because they're covering their faces.
Not for wars and occupation! From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river!
Yeah, that's funny.
Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! What do we want?
I'm just curious.
Today's America.
Okay.
How about you? What's that? King 5? Okay, nice. I did, I don't know if you remember, it must have been like 6 months ago now, I filmed the Macklemore video. Do you remember? Remember that? He said, fuck America on stage. Yeah, that was me. That was me, yeah.
Yeah, Ari called us right after.
Oh, really? Yeah, I sent it to Ari. Yeah. Yeah, Ari's great.
The reporter I was with tonight, we've tried to do a couple stories
With Macklemore?
No, Ari.
Oh, with Ari?
It's just our producers. You know how
Oh, they don't want you to do it. Yeah. Yeah, he's a...
Just so you know, we're all around right now.
Yeah.
Ari and I are friends.
Yeah. I mean, I'm friends with Ari too. He's a good dude.
I was hanging out. I got to cover the
What's up? Can I help you? Ma'am, would you be willing to show solidarity with Palestine and show your face? No. Are you ashamed of what you're doing? Are you ashamed of what you're doing? No? Okay.
Leave her alone. She's having a bad day. It's been exactly 12 hours since she's abused a Jew. So it's a really withdrawal symptom.
Right. It's like yelling Intifada just satiates that itch, you know? It's not as good as the real stuff, but it's pretty close.
You know what's one of my favorite things about this is like usually like some of these people that like cosplay, it's like they have medics and they just like,
I know.
CPR training and like, protest captains with this tape.
Yeah, I know. I see that all the time. It was good to meet you, man. Cam, Higby, nice to meet you.
Is that
You
live?
don't have to say anything. Don't say your name.
As long as my producers are.
No, they're not. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nobody can hear anything over the very dramatic morons in the background. This is the University of Washington. Sir, are you ashamed of what you're doing? Why cover your guys' faces?
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people.
You want to show some people, the ANTIFA people up there on the stairs, they got some live stream going with the ladder.
Really?
Where
are
on
they?
the stairs.
Up here?
Yeah,
On which stairs?
yeah.
Right here. These guys?
Yeah, up on the stairs.
Look, we have some fans over here. They're watching my stream. Look at this. I heard you guys are fans. Are you guys watching my stream?
Oh yeah, I was watching.
Oh, I know you.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. What's up? Pretty good.
Here, I'll let you guys talk.
Do you want to talk?
Not particularly, but I mean.
Are you willing to talk? Wait, have we talked before? No, we have. Wait.
Yeah.
Your name? I'm sorry, I won't say it. But we have talked before.
Yeah.
We actually had a good discussion. You and I.
It was that one day when we were tabling across you?
Yeah.
We didn't know you were gonna be there. And
Yeah,
like,
I remember. Yeah. No, that was actually nice. I remember you, and I have respect for you because you weren't a dick. But
I mean, I guess it's glad somebody's. I mean, I think any exposure is good.
yeah, sure, okay, fair enough.
I saw that you were asking questions about masks and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I kind of get that. I hear that from right a lot about masks being kind of perceived as like a representation of like criminality on the side of protesters. I guess I wouldn't agree as much because I think when we're protesting like this, and I'm pretty sure if I'm correct, there was a dispersal order and they were told to stay off the street. Which we're actively not, which we're actively doing right now. So I mean, I can get why this can be seen like as criminality, but they're used to protect our identities during protests.
For like who are you protecting it from? I guess I would ask.
I mean, you're protecting it from people who actively orthodox protesters, which is something we are familiar with. That's something that's happened in the past. I don't know if you know Jonathan Cho, but
Yeah, I know John.
I don't know if it's true, but I've heard a lot of things about him actively trying to do that.
Well, I've been to protests around here where people are walking around with umbrellas with John's address on them. So I don't know, like, I mean, I've seen it the other way around, where they're like spray painting his address on like sidewalks and shit like that.
That's pretty militant, I would say. That's not something that I would consider to be really sort of civil disobedience. That's
Sure.
I guess that's my guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if that makes any. I know that you can see it as hiding your identity because you're afraid to show it. But
Well, in my experience, it's just always I hear like the police show up and then it's like masks up. I go undercover a lot. It's like masks up. As soon as the cops get there, and it's like it seems to me that it's like, and that I mean I don't know how long you've been here, but they were like lighting fires down there earlier. It was a huge fire.
I saw that.
Yeah.
There's definitely an interesting range of.
You think people do it for different reasons?
Severity of militancy.
Yeah.
I know there's one group here, and I think there was a couple other that I was reading about and that I have connections with. No one from my org sat in the building.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. It's understandable that there's a kind of a difference of. My org is, I think, less militant in that way.
Sure.
You know us as SDS.
SDS is, what does it stand for?
Students for Democratic Society.
Okay,
It's a
sure.
chapter of
I've seen you guys
the
around.
national SDS.
Yeah.
After like the 60s during the Vietnam War.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I won't bore you with a debate about like Israel or anything like that. We can do that another time when I have a table set up for it or whatever. But I mean, I'm sure that would be probably boring for you. But
yeah, there would definitely be a lot of discussion from these people.
yeah, well, I wish they would talk to me. Yeah.
I guess it's kind of an inconvenient timing, but I know that's never really an excuse for like not having civil discussion. You said, were you gonna ask me something?
I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about Israel, we can, but it's up to you.
At the moment, I showed up here late. I'm just making sure that if anyone does get arrested, which it seems like things are slowing down.
They're getting arrested out the back. The people in the building got arrested. They're taking them out the back.
Yeah, I'm aware of the sit-in people getting arrested.
Yeah.
If anyone out here gets arrested, I'm just here to make sure that it's not somebody I know. I want to make sure that I can get their contact and get their name stuff with them within like a database if like they need to get bailed or anything. Just making sure that people are okay. I'm not
Sure.
doing right now. So.
Okay. All right. Well, good to talk to you.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Yeah. I appreciate you being, you know, not an asshole. We've spoken before, and you know, a lot of these people are rather combative. So, yeah, I don't know. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it comes. I understand where that comes from. I know a lot of people who probably know me who are going to see this and be like, why am I not? Why? It's like, is it like an obligation for me to be an asshole to you, or can we in my opinion, no. I don't have an obligation to be an asshole to you.
Right.
That's not something that comes with my desire to be a progressive activist. That's not like we can have civil discussion, we can participate in civil disobedience without signaling people out and being assholes to each other.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that can be seen as a pretty.
Do you think that's the majority opinion here?
I'm not aware of what the majority opinion would be here, but I understand that people like that exist, and a lot of those people are also the same.
But
people who are pretty militant enough to go to the right and organize stuff like this.
You feel that like being able to talk to people like me is seen as like a radical thing?
Engaging in. I mean, I've watched a lot of your videos, and I can see that there's always a lot of tension when you're talking to somebody who is very obviously on the left-leaning side, and I kind of see that people approach you with a lot of malignant thought, just general lack of respect.
You mean people who sit down in the chair?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I actually feel like most people who actually sit in the chair, I feel like I oftentimes have really good discussions with those people.
You do tend to. I've seen a lot of those.
Do you think that I come across as an asshole?
I mean, not particularly. I mean,
thanks.
I think sometimes when you're talking to people, I can kind of sense I mean, we're humans, so we feel, and there's a wave.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a wave of emotion behind what we're saying, and
sure.
Sometimes we get passionate about what we're saying because it's issues we're passionate about. But I see that on both sides, right? I can see you getting maybe passionate and maybe a little bit more verbally emotional about what you're talking about, and I see that probably the same amount with the people that are in the video.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, I appreciate you chatting. Do you know whose waters these are?
I'm not over there.
Is there anything in there? Is it empty? Is it? Oh, shit. Okay. Thank you. Well, I better get back in there. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Come up to the table sometime. I table here regularly. Here, could you hold this for a second?
Yeah.
I just need it.
Yeah, gotcha. Hydration. It's been hours since you drank. How does that feel, Cam? Oh my God. Bro.
Feels so great. It's literally been hours since I've drank anything.
Whoa, I'm not reading that comment.
What was the comment? Oh my God. All right, let's get back in, guys. Protesters are still gathered around. Police line is still here. The crowd is dwindling. They said they'd be here all night. It is 12. I don't know if you consider that all night, but whatever.
Just to round off the night, do you think I should go up to some people and be like, hey, my name's David, I was in the Israeli army?
How many what?
Just go up to people and be like, hey, my name's David, I was in the Israeli army.
You should, yeah. I'll help.
Be funny.
I'll film it.
Yeah.
We're here with an IDF soldier.
Ask me anything.
Yeah, ask me anything. I'm an IDF soldier. They could turn that into a really good job if they actually had a desire to work and be productive members of society.
Is this their major?
You could get paid to do this. It probably is their major. Free falafels. That's funny. Damn, somebody just ripped out of here. Gotta find a spot for this water. Oh, I'm being bumped into by the girl from earlier. She is circling me with a bicycle. Reminds me of my husband. If you know, you know. Is there a trash can around here somewhere? I mean, there's lots of cut up trash cans, but I don't see a... Oh wait, is that a recycling bin over there, or is that a... Nope. Hey, do you know if that's a full recycling bin or it looks like a shield? Yeah, that's a shield. I'm just looking for one fully intact garbage can. I guess I can just throw it in my back pocket. It's probably fine. All right, guys. Well, I better end the live soon because my phone is going to die. Make sure to stay tuned on Twitter, and I'll capture anything that that may happen here. So, yeah, I'll end it, guys. My phone battery is low. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Follow on Twitter. At Cam Higby on Twitter. Gonna end it. And stay tuned for the... Yep. Just, you could get paid. You could... Because I'm not afraid of what I'm doing. Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed of what you're doing? Okay. Have fun. All right, now we're for real gonna end the live before my phone dies. I'll see you guys later. Again, make sure to follow on Twitter at Cam Higby. On Twitter, there's lots of videos there from earlier. Make sure to retweet them, like them, comment on them, and share them around, send them to people. Very important to make sure that we get this out. If anything crazy happens, we'll go live again. But anything else that happens throughout the night, if these people, you know, start attacking the police or whatever, we'll film it. Look, they're blocking traffic up here again. So we're fucking ridiculous. But anything more that happens, it'll be on Twitter, guys. So I'll see you guys later.